Journalists coming in to get B-roll footage.
Oh, now we know what you're doing.
Well, it says working on a story. I mean, usually that's a journalist.
So. Yeah, I think sometimes it's better if you
make an appointment or just
might have gone
up.
through the front.
Oh yeah, it's public property. There's no restrictions on this property whatsoever. What restrictions are there?
I'll let you go on about your way, but you need to leave the property.
Okay, so you're telling me I have to leave the property right now?
Yes.
And if I don't leave the property, I'll be placed under arrest?
Welcome back to channel. What seemed like a simple investigation quickly turned into a tense standoff between an independent journalist, government employees, and the police. Arriving at Renton Public Works to look into public records request issues, the journalist soon faces resistance. From debates over access to public property to the involvement of law enforcement, this situation becomes a true test of press freedom and government transparency.
Dealing with journalists coming in to get B-roll footage.
Oh, now we know what you're doing.
Well, it says working on a story. I mean, usually that's a journalist.
So. Yeah, I think sometimes it's better if you
make an appointment or just
might have gone
up.
through the front.
Oh yeah,
it's public.
On a chilly morning in King County, Washington, an independent journalist walks into the Renton Public Works facility with a clear objective: investigating public records request issues. Rumors of a staff member habitually denying lawful document requests have caught his attention. With a camera in hand, he begins filming the surroundings, preparing for any challenge that may come his way.
Hey.
Can we help you with anything?
At least you got maybe an energy drink or something. That first round of coffee didn't work for me this morning, so.
Water, sorry.
It's all right, man. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Just curious, I mean, do you work for the city?
Oh, no. Just working on a story.
Or?
I was working. I can't really get into it more than that right now, but just investigating something. So.
Okay.
All right. You guys have a good day. Take care out at the airport. Pretty amazing to see how much goes on at these places. And I always love going around and getting B-roll footage, even if it's not necessarily related. Like, I've worked on some stories having to do with alleged theft. I did one in Spokane for that, so that was interesting.
Can I help you?
No, I think I'm good to go, man.
You're on city property, it's public property.
Soon enough, a staff member approaches with a stern look. He insists that the area is not public property and demands that the journalist check in and be escorted. The journalist refuses. Calmly, he argues that this is public property, with no restricted access signs, meaning he has the right to be there. The tension slowly escalates as both sides stand their ground.
But if you want to be on our land, you have to come up front, check in, and be escorted. So,
why would you say that?
Because I don't allow anybody in here unless I know who they are and what they're doing. I didn't say you couldn't come. You'll be escorted.
Oh, if you want to come around with me, that's fine.
Yeah. But if you're leaving, then there's no problem.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Well, then go up, check in the front office, tell them who you are, where you're from, and then we'll give you an escort.
Oh, I don't identify.
Doesn't matter. If you want to be here, I'll have to call the police on you. I'm just asking you to come check in, and I'll give somebody to go with you. I didn't say you couldn't be on our property. We just don't allow access to anybody.
On whose property?
Ours, up here, cities. It belongs to the public.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Public. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. Mm-hmm. It's just we don't allow people here unless we know who they are. Somebody could be doing wrong stuff back here. Sure. We have no idea. You could be spraying chemical poison on water pipes that we have no idea.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm just trying to protect everyone and give you access as well.
Yeah, I mean, I could have F-18 Hornets circling overhead, getting ready to call for a bombing run on you, but we don't all just huddle ourselves, or shouldn't, into a terror corner fear for our lives.
Because there are so many people that want to do bad things to other folks.
Well, I like to think, you're probably an astute individual that has the ability to read people pretty well. I probably don't come across as the evil overlord ready to annihilate the universe.
You're not.
So in that vein, like I said, I love being, first of all, an American, and I absolutely love my Fourth Amendment. I think it's one of the best things ever.
I do too.
So I just don't like to ID because you work for the government, and I just don't like IDing into the government. It's nothing personal, but at the same time, I just, want to finish my work and get back to it. So
okay, well, if you go check in up front, you'll be allowed access. If not, I'm going to call the police and have you removed.
Sure, yeah. If you want to give a 911 a call, or I guess you could just, I don't know if it's quick or not.
That's all behind. I don't have problems. I just want to know who's on our premises, and that's ours as well.
Yeah.
So if you care to check in up front, that's great. If you don't, I'll call 911.
Sure, yeah. If you want to give 911 a call,
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
And until then, if you excess, please go away. Are you calling for me?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I got to finish my work, so.
What's your work?
What's that? Just working on something. Can't really get into it now, but when I'm done, if you guys got a business card, if you got one now, I'm happy to email you and let you know.
I certainly do. If you want to go up front, I'll get it to you.
Yeah, when I'm done, just getting B-roll footage.
We got 911 coming, so you're going to be here with us.
Oh yeah, well, I'm going to keep walking around, but if you want to walk with me, man, that's cool.
Pat! I'll have him go.
What was your name again?
George.
George?
Yeah.
What do you do here, George?
I'm the manager of the city's drinking water system.
Oh, okay, cool.
And for right now, I'm the acting guy. Our other guy just retired, so we'll certainly give you access and let you walk around. We don't have a problem with that.
No. Oh. I mean, we're all Americans, right? We all do our thing, and freedom's messy a little bit sometimes. But like I said, I'm working, and the idea, especially as to your point, giving you guys advance warning. That's the kind of thing anchors do. Investigative journalists, when they're out in the field working.
What are you investigating?
Public Works.
Public Works?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys get notice in advance, like, hey, this thing is going on, blah, 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 usually, and I'm not saying you two specifically, but some people will be like, uh-oh, he's going to come down. Let's clean it up, make it look really great. There'll be nothing to report on, right?
I don't know what you're looking into. I don't know what
I'm not
about Public Works. But,
I'm not going to share it with you now.
But I mean, at nighttime, this is closed. It's not public property.
Oh,
so it's not.
Well, it's public property. It's just not accessible after. Sure, of
is
course,
it really accessible now to just anybody can come in here?
Well, it's open to the public.
So, what else do you need to film, or are you just wanting a confrontation, or are you just you have a certain agenda
that's
or goal, or what?
Weird that there's a couple of. Hey, thanks, George. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, yeah,
to answer one question of yours, which is, do I have more video and photo to get? Yes.
Okay.
Why would I want a confrontation? There's been nothing confrontational about me.
All right.
That's bizarre. I mean, why not ask a question? Are you getting ready to have a bombing run take place here? Are you going to have paratroopers come in and assault the place? I mean, that's just weird. I got all sorts of weird questions I could ask.
You're wearing a mask and no one else
It's a little chilly, man.
Oh, okay.
It's a little chilly.
He doesn't want us to film him, but
he doesn't want us to
film. It's a little chilly.
One of those guys.
The police arrive, stepping out of their vehicles with a cautious demeanor. An officer instructs the journalist to leave if he does not comply with procedure. But instead of backing down, the journalist firmly asserts his legal rights. Citing state law, he emphasizes that his presence does not violate any regulations. The conversation grows tense as the officer realizes there is no legal basis to arrest him or force him to leave.
No, I'm working.
What kind of work?
Journalist.
I don't know if they've told you, just to let you know, seems like you're doing for us. You are being recorded.
Oh, sure, yeah. You don't have to let me know.
I'm Scott with Renton Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Yeah, what's your name?
Steve.
I'm sorry?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, I don't want to give you more than that, though.
That's fine. Yeah. So what?
Is this consensual?
Well, why would it not be?
Well, I can't assume. I mean,
you're here talking.
This isn't a detention or anything, is it?
I know what you're trying to do. You're not going to get a rise out of either of us.
Look.
Okay.
If you guys just want to get in your cars and leave, we can call it good right now. I'm not looking for a confrontation. I'm not even looking to have a conversation with you. I'm just looking to finish my work.
So, what work are you doing?
I already said I'm a journalist working on a story.
A I'm sorry?
I'm a journalist working on a story.
What story?
I don't want to share it now. So you've probably seen multiple journalists. There's the really attractive ones on TV. That's not me. And then there's the ones that actually go out into the field.
Have you checked in with anybody here?
This
Because
is
this is not
property.
not unless you have specific reasons to be here. The public can be here, but they need to check in at the office.
You don't have to identify to access public property. There's no restrictions on this property whatsoever. What restrictions are there?
I'll let you go on about your way, but you need to leave the property.
Okay, so you're telling me I have to leave the property right now?
Yes.
And if I don't leave the property, I'll be placed under arrest?
I didn't say that, did I?
Okay, so you're telling me, are you ordering me or are you asking me to leave? They're two different things.
I'm directing you to leave the property unless you follow procedure.
Okay, and if I don't leave the property, what happens?
We're not going to go down that road, Steve. Okay.
Well, look,
if you want to walk away, you stop to talk to us.
That's fine.
But I'm telling you, you need to leave the property.
And what happens if I don't leave?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I'm not doing that. I want a supervisor here.
I am the sergeant.
Yeah, well, there's people above sergeants.
You can deal with me.
Am I detained right now?
No, you're not.
Okay, so you don't suspect me of any crimes?
No.
Okay, then why are you guys here?
Because we have a suspicious male on property where they shouldn't be doing things that are not normal.
Now, just to be on the safe side here, I checked my handy dandy 2025 criminal pocket handbook.
Okay.
You know, because the session laws from 2024 may have updated it. They didn't change the laws. As much as I know Jay and Bob really wanted to change the laws to make suspicion a felony or even a misdemeanor, I checked it and it's still not a crime whatsoever. So the issue here...
What do you mean, what's not a crime?
Suspicion.
You're right.
Okay, so look, you're trying to impede my First Amendment liberty to go around and gain B-roll footage, video and photo, so I can get my story completed. I have things to do here.
Okay.
You're ordering me off the property when you have no lawful authority to do so because there's nothing that restricts access here. Now, if there was a sign up there that says, and I don't go places I'm not allowed to go, there was a sign up there that said no trespassing, authorized personnel only, something like that, it'd be a completely different situation.
Yeah.
I would head out at that point.
Okay.
This is publicly accessible. I'm just working on a story like other journalists do. What?
For people that come here with a directed purpose.
No. Section 90 of Chapter 52 in the RCWs is really clear on defenses against criminal trespass. Okay. This is open to the public right now. It's implied consent for entry. We know this because when you go through the front gate, the only sign that's there says you're under video surveillance.
So if you want to go do your story, then go do your story. You stop to talk to me.
No. What's that?
I don't know that.
I know. I'm trying to make a good faith effort.
So you stop to turn around. If you want to go, go.
I will. I'm also free to stop here. I just want to let you know. I just want to assuage concern. All right. There you go.
After moments of tension, the situation begins to ease. The officer leaves, and the staff reluctantly accepts the public records request. In the end, the journalist accomplishes his goal, but more importantly, he reinforces a fundamental principle: access to information is the backbone of a democratic society. The lesson from this situation is clear: understanding the law not only protects individual rights but also ensures transparency within government institutions.